So it's been a while since I've uploaded a video on YouTube, and that's because I wanted to really take in the impact of COVID-19, this coronavirus that's spreading across the world, because I wanted to see what kind of impact it was going to be having on dropshipping before I even attempted to give any advice out to you guys, because I needed to understand it from my point of view in my own business to see what kind of an impact it was having and what I was going to do with my own businesses so I can explain to you guys what I think is the best course of action. Early on, when the virus started to pick up pace in China, you saw a few suppliers shutting down, a few locations were having issues with deliveries, but for the most part, the general supply chain for dropshipping products was working fine. Once the products had left China, it was business as usual for the rest of the countries around the world, and most items were landing within a reasonable time frame. However, when it started to really grow across Europe and across the US, that's when issues started to occur within the supply chain. When countries started to put down restrictions on people's movements, when it started to put restrictions on airlines, commercial airliners, everything like that, that's when we really started to see issues. That's where I started to see issues with my business, and that's where I'm probably going to assume you guys are seeing issues with yours as well. When countries started shutting down the airports and stopping inbound flights from other countries, that's where the issues really started to occur for dropshippers. Some of you may not know this, but many parcels from China get put on commercial airliners, not just cargo planes. So when those commercial airliners aren't allowed to land in those countries, your parcels aren't going to be delivered to your customers. So if countries are shutting down airports to control the spread of the virus, this is going to have a knock-on effect with your business, because that means that parcels aren't going to be delivered in the same time frame you're used to. Now, this isn't just affecting dropshippers, this is affecting just industries worldwide. You can see it in all the financial markets, stocks are plummeting because people are really scared about what this is actually doing. Supply chains at every single stage are being affected by these restrictions. It's not just dropshippers, it's just the industry as a whole, e-commerce, business, anything is being affected by this virus now, and this is just really an unprecedented time, something that nobody has ever had to deal with in our lifetime before. And with that comes some big decisions that you have to make as a business owner. Some of those decisions may be that you think that it's the best option to move to US based or EU suppliers rather than shipping from China into the US or to Europe. You might think that actually getting a warehouse supplier in those countries directly is going to be the best course of action for you to take. In theory, that would mitigate the airline issues. Obviously you're not going to have to ship products over into a country. They're already going to be there to ship out locally. What you have to remember is with all these social distances that are going on, a lot of warehouses are actually running at a reduced level or they've stopped completely. So if you are planning on dropshipping outside of China and actually using a US or an EU based supplier to ship your products to people around the world, then please get in touch with them and find out what kind of stock levels they've got, and also if they are running to full capacity at this current time. Because if they're going to be relying on China to ship your products into their warehouse to fulfill for you, then you're still going to have the same problem. So please get in contact with whoever you're supplying from and ask them what kind of position they're in to fulfill your products for your customers. At this current time, you are going to see delays with shipping. So from a purely business and customer service standpoint, it would be a very good idea to send emails out to your customers to let them know there are going to be delays with their deliveries, because getting ahead of this and getting in front of it and actually speaking to your customers before they start contacting you is going to look really good in your business. It's going to help you in the long term when it comes to customer trust and actually chargebacks on your account, because that's something you're going to start seeing as well, as an increased number of chargebacks because deliveries aren't arriving in time. So if you can get ahead of it and actually let your customers know that there are issues with the supply chain because of everything that's going on, most people will be understanding, and that's going to look really good on you and your business. This is probably one of the most difficult times for dropshipping right now. Probably not just dropshipping, probably for the world as well, but thinking about just dropshipping, this is probably one of the most difficult times that we've ever come across. If you're thinking that you want to hold off on this until it all blows over, then you're probably not crazy. It probably is a good idea, but at the same time, this is also the best time to get started with dropshipping. And the reason I say that is because a lot of us are going to be stuck at home for quite a long time. And if you can use this time productively and you can learn how to dropship properly, if you can learn how to use Facebook advertising the right way, if you can learn what the psychological triggers are for marketing and sales and product descriptions, you're going to be in a really, really good position to get started with your own business once all this starts to blow over. Here in the UK, they've just shut all the pubs, all the restaurants, all the cinemas, all the gyms, all the theatres, all those places that people go to on a night during the day, they're all shut. So people have so much time right now. Use this time productively. Use it to better your life in the future, because This is going to go on for a long time. If you're just going to be sat around watching TV, you're not using your time productively. So this is really such a great opportunity for people to learn a new skill and get started with something they can call their own. So if you're thinking you want to learn how to do this, even in the current climate, then you're not crazy either. This is a great time to learn. So with that being said, I want to help you out. So until the 3rd of April, my Advanced Dropshipping Academy is going to be available at half price. That is for anybody who wants to get involved in dropshipping right now. If you want to use this time that you've got in the day, in the evenings, all this free extra time, if you want to learn how to dropship, the Advanced Dropshipping Academy is now available for half price until the 3rd of April. You can find the link to the Advanced Dropshipping Academy in the description down below. Click in the link, sign up, use the code LEARN50 to get 50% off the Advanced Dropshipping Academy until the 3rd of April. In addition to that, Shopify is also giving away a 90-day free trial of their platform, so you can get on, build your store, learn how it all works completely for free on their platform. And then with the 50% discount in the Academy, you can learn how to get all this done. And by the time all this blows over, you're going to have a great starting point for your business. And hopefully that's going to change the rest of your life as well. Getting inside the Academy and getting your free trial on Shopify is going to give you the opportunity to learn how to do this properly, rather than just eating all your quarantine snacks like I've been doing over the last week or so. I really need to start working out at home now the gyms are shut, because I'm going to get fat by the end of all this. But seriously, use this time to learn, use this time to better yourself, because this is an unprecedented event and you need to really get as much positive out of it as you possibly can. From my point of view, with my businesses, I've reduced all the ad spend on my accounts. I was seeing a massive drop off in CPM, so it was a lot cheaper for me to advertise to people, but I was also seeing a drop off in click-through rates and conversions. And the reason for that is people are a little bit aware of their finances right now when it comes to the sort of stability of the job market, stability of employment. You know, people are losing their jobs on a daily basis because of everything that's going on. You know, some people are a little bit wary about buying random stuff online just because they don't know if they're going to have a job in a few weeks' time, and that's completely understandable. So what I did to limit the risk to my business was I've reduced my ad spend. I'm not looking to scale anything right now. I'm actually looking to close it all down, slow it all down a little bit until I'm confident that the supply chain is back to normal and people are happy to buy things online again, because this is a strange time we're in right now, and yeah, I'm not really sure how long it's going to last, and I want to limit the impact to myself and my own finances and my own business by just reducing the ad spend, just so I can keep in control of everything that's going on. So what I'm doing instead is I'm using this time to work on my business and improve it. I'm working on my email marketing sequences, I'm working on product descriptions, I'm working on new ads for my products, I'm working on website design, I'm working with freelancers and outsourcers to create more content for my businesses, so when I can start to scale again and bring it back up to the levels it was at, I have all this new content ready to go, which is going to make my business even stronger going forwards. Just because the world's crumbling around you doesn't mean you can stop doing what you need to do to achieve your goals. And when something like this comes up, you have to figure out a way to use it to your advantage. And that's what I'm doing. The extra time that I've got by not being able to go out to places with friends and family, I'm using it to actually improve my business to a level that I've never really had the time to improve it to before. If this pandemic doesn't slow down, then I imagine a lot of us are going to be spending a lot of time at home. So, you know, I'm not one to sit there and watch TV all day. I need to be doing something. I need to be building something. I need to be growing something. And this is going to be what I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks, if not months now. And, you know, it is in your best interest to learn how to do something, learn a new skill, improve what you've already got, and look to the future, because we will get past this, we will get onwards with what we were doing, it will get back to normal, and hopefully at that point you're going to have everything set up to really move forward with your business. So yeah, that was just a quick video. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was up to with my business and what I was doing in this current climate. It is a very strange situation we're in. But I think the only thing really that you need to be focusing on now is improving your dropshipping business if you've already got one, and if you haven't got one but you're interested in starting it, is learn how to do it properly. Take the time to improve and learn what you're doing right now, because when this all starts up again, you want to be in a position to be able to hit the ground running. So all that's really left to say is stay at home, stay healthy, and wash your hands. I'll catch you in the next one.